There we go. There we go.
Except if it's unlucky, then I'm gonna maybe turn it down. Maybe change.
You're finding other ways to be paranoid about your dice.
Yes, that's a real thing. I don't wanna fucking. But
Dude,
that's an actual real thing.
I've met a guy that has like a chest of drawers, and the bottom chest of drawers is full of dice. Those are his bad dice.
Oh,
Like he rolls, and the moment he starts doing shit, he's like, okay, no, I'm throwing you in the bottom drawer. Fuck you.
You are banished.
You are
to
banished.
The bad dice drawer.
And then there's another guy that puts his dice in ice.
So I have dice, right? If it's going really bad, like I always have a brand new set of dice that's never been opened to keep the luck inside. Like legit. And it works. Like legit works.
Sure.
Some dice
Can't tell, like, you can't tell the regular people as cuck. They're gonna be like, what the fuck do you mean? You have a lucky dice.
Okay, have you ever played a Cthulhu game where one dice roll determines if you're gonna live or die by a percentage, right? And the percentage was lessened because that person used luck, right? Because the luck score was the same as the percentage, basically. And she had to roll it, and she rolled exactly a 1 in Cthulhu. Do you know how rare that is? Just want to say, dice change in dice has like a Morse impact. Just putting it out there.
Now, here's a question. Imagine you buy that bag. And you got your bag, you've been sitting there for time, for months, maybe even years. And you're rolling cuck today. It's not good. You need that dice. You get that dice out the bag. Okay, this dice roll is the most important roll of this game. If the roll fucked up, you die. And then you take that brand new dice, Lady Luck. No, you gooi that dice, fucking net 1. Like you did. Like the worst possible option. And now what? Okay. Is it the dice, or is it luck?
It's the dice. That's why I have 8 sets of backup dice, which is more. You see, I'm putting it out there like more. I've that's why it's there. Have you seen Angel's like dice collection? Like she's technically a dice goblin, or like I don't know the rank.
Technically, she is.
I am a dice goblin. I'm trying to become a dice dragon. I have 50-something sets of dice.
Blocks.
Yeah, when you can fill a room, you can be a dice dragon.
Yep, you need to have 100 sets.
Guys.
And also specific types.
It cannot be the same set, and you need multiple metals, multiple resins, even wood ones, yeah. He's gonna one dice to rule them all. You just roll the one dice and all your dice rolls. Imagine, that would be weird. Yep. Like
You'll be dice dragon the moment you've got a set of pure golden dice.
Ooh.
Oh shit! You can't even pick it up.
That's gonna be cock expensive.
Heavy.
Also, pure golden is also problem. I think if you roll it too hard, it's going to
exactly
mold.
Oh yeah.
That metal's
so maybe like gold-plated dice.
Nah. You know what you need? Actually, you need a set of carbon fiber dice. That would actually be dope. That thing is indestructible.
But wouldn't it be so light that if you roll, it's like whoo!
Yeah,
the wind.
More to God. You never see it again.
But that's why it's actually cool, because now you have metal dice and then you have carbon fiber dice. You have the opposite of the spectrum.
If you can make the carbon fiber was not see-through, right? But if it could be, make it see-through plastic but put gold in it. Then you have the best of both.
Oh, you could like gold inlays, like the number.
Ooh.
And the number's like pure gold, but it's like inside it.
Or get a diamond dice. Like take a diamond, shave it off.
Ooh, Jeff Bezos.
Yes.
What are we doing?
We're
What are we
talking
doing?
dice porn here, everybody. We're talking dice porn.
proposes to you.
I just want to point out. I have negative dice. To the point that the closest thing I have to dice is my multiple set of dominoes. That's it. I don't know dice. I've been to Comic Con. I looked at them. They were like, okay, quiet. I saw the price tag. I was like,
Ah.
I'm good. I'm good. I'll use other people's dice. Thank you. Scott, can I borrow dice? Here we go. I'm good.
Yeah, just know a dice goblin. You'll be fine.
Exactly.
All right, welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all doing fine in chat. So, what happened in the last episode? Do you guys remember?
Jan was turned, Luan is doing research.
Jan
Ilya-
ran through someone.
Yep,
Kill people.
Ilias and the team are paid for the entire month. JJ researching the sewer system.
I had an amazing event-free evening.
Yep.
I did.
I also
It
said
was
that the
great.
evening only started. It's like 8. So. there's
No,
still
I have
time
to
for
say
that.
that. Why I have to say that? Like, now you're like, yeah, your abuse is coming later.
I'm still young.
Well, you're close enough. It's 9-ish.
Jan is
Yep.
being abused currently. You're not the target in Zaffa's crosshair.
Rage.
Not yet.
Jan killed Victor.
He ripped off Henry's arm.
Yep.
No one remembers it.
That was
The
satisfying though. From the whole
Police
evening,
victim
that's
is doing better.
Yes, he is, but he's being helped by Tiffany, it seems. with his
Yes.
help.
Stefani.
And JJ was drooling over Martha's built body.
Mm.
Oh, yes.
The first ever
Yeah,
furry.
we learned
Yep.
learned something. Yeah.
He's not a furry, but
But exactly. Thank you.
And Henry told Jan to keep the city safe.
that is his penance, apparently.
Yep.
And Jan agreed.
Yep.
Strange. What a strange request.
Stranger that Jan said yes.
Stranger that it's so simple, and then something worse is coming, which is
Oh,
going
it's-
to be something different, like a sacrifice or a spleen.
It's not simple. I think if he says protect, against what? Like, what would Henry need a bunch of more vampires to protect against? That's my worry.
Like a symbol of the Avengers, like in Vampire, and you see all the kinds of issues.
All the emo boys and goth chicks disappear and walk out. Like a
Why am I in the light, but I feel in the darkness?
Jan is going to be that. He's just going to be depressed for the rest of his life.
Yep. Most likely.
The hot topic Avengers. It was crazy.
He's gonna make Hot Topic. Like, one of you are going
He's
to make
Yeah.
one of you. I used to be a warrior man.
Then I took an arrow to the knee.
You took a bite to the knee. Imagine just that not Oliver Victor was like on your knee and like
What? My kneecap. Oh, your kneecap is vampire.
But I will say, that basically just means if I'm correct, getting married. It's not an actual arrow. It's apparently a say thing. Like, or get children or get married is you took an arrow to the knee is.
Oh,
It's not a real arrow, I think. But
that's-
yeah, unimportant lore. On my brain.
Remember, a man who walks with a stick in darkness is blind, but a man who walks with a lighted stick is fluorescent.
Mhm.
That's so deep and
Lazy
confusing.
still
Wow.
blind.
Do yourself a favor. Do yourselves a favor. For those of you who love D&D, just watch The Darkness Rising. It's called The Darkness Rising. It's
Yeah.
it's a D&D movie, but it is the effects are shit. Okay, the CGI is literally made through paint. Okay, and then the one guy is like, okay, no, I'm playing a bard. Okay, then he dies. Then he's like, okay, hold on, and he takes out a stack of paper. Okay, I play another bard. It's my brother.
I swear I've seen that.
And then what happens is every time he spawns in a bard, the bard gets killed, and then everybody eventually hide behind the bodies of bards.
Why does he have a lightsaber?
Dominique, definitely. I think we saw this at Dominique's house, that movie.
Ah.
Of course, you would have. Why does he have a lightsaber? The
Who?
monk. The monk. I'm looking at the Darkness Rising images, and then there's just this one scene where he has a lightsaber.
It's not a lightsaber, it's his walking stick.
It's next to a person that looks like Lady Gaga and the bard.
It's a brilliant movie.
Sorry.
There's like 3 movies of it or 2 movies of it. I would tell you to watch at least the Darkness Rising. That's I think the newest one, or when I watched it, it was the newest one. But yeah, it's 9 o'clock, not on a Saturday, and no regular crowds are shuffling in. And there's not a man sitting at the bar next to me drinking his tonic and gin. It's, in fact, a Thursday.
Something else that also potentially happened that's important is that we're not seeing the talk of the burn the cultist anymore, but that may be even more.
I mean, it's literally a day
suspicious.
later, so...
But they may be meeting in secret, which is suspicious.
And... Where is Jan walking to? You've just exited the sewers a second time. You've walked past a man dressed in white.
I think Jan is going home.
You're going home. And what's going through your mind?
Well, basically, Jan has gone against everything that he believes in. So mostly Jan is now basically trying to figure out what's his next move.
Let me do this quickly. No, that's the wrong one. Don't roll that. Okay, yeah. Nothing happens on the way home.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah. And where is Luan?
Luan is currently busy. Yeah, he's reading. He's currently he cleaned the house, cleaned under the bed. The house is spotless. He's reading and hoping Jan walks through the door.
Yeah, remember you have to take a -1, hey? Because you stayed awake the whole day. You didn't sleep at all.
Me, yep.
Yes,
Yep.
you have to take a -1. Because you are still technically human.
Yes, I'm sleepy.
Yeah. And how far is the research going along with the sewer system there? JJ, what do you want to know?
I want to know, basically, to be honest with you, it's not that I'm specifically looking for anything. I'm actually most likely gonna go in there and go walk and look, take a lantern and go see if I can find out what's going on.
So that's your plan. You want to go in there and look around. Okay, so you will be heading into the sewers, the nearest sewer grate. And roll me wits and awareness while you're there.
You.
You notice, after you've walked around for like 5 minutes, you notice like on certain walls, there's like strange markings.
I'll stop.
It's literally like, you want to say it might be occultish, but it's literally like you're gonna have to spend a bit more to figure out what it means. But what do you want to do?
First I draw them exactly as I see them, so I'll copy them.
It's essentially squiggly lines. And maybe it's two squiggly lines and a fat squiggly line. Yeah.
And then, can I roll occult? I have 1 dot, but like.
Well, you think it's occult, so you can roll. Let's say. Intelligence and occult?
Okay.
It's definitely not occult in nature, but it does depict something that the occult believes in, or that is, let me just whisper, you are JJ, yes.
Yes.
There we go.
Okay.
And you can figure out, like, the thicker line is probably the main one, whereas the thinner ones are branching off.
In my book, I'd write a quick note under the squiggly lines I just drew.
Yeah.
And I'll do like question mark.
Yeah. It's depicting that question mark, yes. That's good. That's good. And do you follow these symbols anywhere?
I'm gonna see if I keep seeing, if I go and I keep seeing him, and then I'll just keep going until I don't see him anymore, and then see if I stop, then I retrack and see if I can find him.
Okay, so you're gonna spend about, let's say, an hour or so in the sewers. Which one do you follow first, though? Do you follow thick squiggly lines or thin squiggly lines?
The fat boy.
The thick boy. All right. Okay. And Marta, clang, clang, clang.
Yep. Still working hard on getting this cage done.
Still working hard. If no interruptions,
enjoying the quiet.
Yeah, if no interruptions, maybe tonight you'll be pretty damn close to finishing it. You'll probably do 1 more hour worth of work after tonight, if there's no interruptions.
Yes.
Okay, so Jan arrives at the manor, the mansion, the temple. You smell coffee, but it's not as delicious as the smell you've smelt twice tonight. It's almost as if it's the memory of coffee, the idea that you smell.
Jan will go to the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
and we'll take he'll make his coffee like he normally does, and then he'll drink the coffee, like take a sip of it.
Mm-hmm. The best way I can describe it is that joy that you used to get from coffee. And the funny thing is, you never saw it as joy. But tonight, that joy is gone. It's like essentially the colors faded from coffee.
So Jan will basically take the cup and then just throw it against the wall.
Clang, you hear something break there, Luan?
What?
And then he make his way to the library.
I'll probably come out of the library and say, I will burn you Jan! You're alive.
Oh, still alive.
That's
Yeah,
more worrisome, to be honest. But I'm glad.
Yeah.
Want to do research? I've been reading. Nothing too much. These, and so your wards, seems that they weren't made correctly from my research. That's how the thing got in.
That's the thing, right? Most of these books are either outdated or they have information that is fucking useless.
Yes.
I think we need to start cataloging the books, like get rid of the ones that's useless.
The thing is, yeah. You can go.
Well, I am a vampire now, right? So we can start doing tests on me and rewriting these books.
That is good. That's actually something. So previously this night, you're very fast. This happened once to me the first time I drank something. I did my work much quicker than usual, and you did that previously. So we can definitely, I think, speed could be a very useful tool on your side.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want, we can test them. We can do research. These books are not worthless, but they need to be rewritten. The clans need to be rewritten, the abilities, the types, and what kills them.
Yeah, because I've been thinking, like, we basically have been hunting on the backside. Like, we've never been. I don't think we ever really knew how to hunt. But if we can rewrite these books, take actually stuff that's actually lethal, we can actually make history, and we can actually maybe. I think for someone will come after us, at least they can be proper hunters, you know.
I will also say, you're not gonna probably like that. We're gonna be here for a long time, but it doesn't mean you cannot train. Now that you cannot reproduce. Wait, did you? Oh, I'm not gonna ignore that. Ignore that. He was like, "Did you die of virgin?" Oh no. But yeah, that means we can actually teach the next generation how to kill vampires. Make a new group, because now, as I said, your lineage must go on in some way. And I don't think you'll be turning more individuals into vampires.
That is true. Maybe making a new vampire group, which is not like in the past. Maybe more like in the future.
Technology-wise, would be good. Maybe more poisons. Maybe we can modify guns to actually be able to maybe shoot stakes at high velocity. Maybe direct sun or emulate sunlight in a way. I think that's a good idea.
So yeah, I think Martos will actually be also a very, 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 very good person to test some stuff. She has more wider areas also, which we can test stuff.
Yes. I will. So Martha's a bit weird. I warn you.
Why?
So.
She's so nice.
Oh, let me tell you everything. Because now you're a vampire. You're allowed to. So you know when JJ killed someone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Accidentally, which you also did. So it seems there is some sort of lack of control in young vampires. Martha is the one who disposed of the body by chopping her up and stuffing her into a suitcase.
Oh.
Yes, Martha is a I will get the job done type of girl, of woman. Sorry, woman. So just yes, just yeah. Be careful. She's very scary.
I always thought like Marta's like, you know, a woman. You know, they normally more shy and weaker, but I feel Marta's like much stronger, more independent.
Yeah, physically, I think she can. I think you have the speed. She has the strength, if I can say it like that. But we
Yes.
can see what other things, because it sounds here that you usually have multiple abilities. There's not just one. You don't just have you can run fast. That's what the vampire can do. So we don't know how much, but we can actually see. Like we know you have speed. We know she has strength. Maybe, yeah, we can adjust.
Yeah.
And JJ has some. Woo.
We'll still have to figure out what that woo is.
I don't think he knows, but he's using it. It's fine. But yeah, and you can see that Luan is actually like very relieved. So he's like very anxious, happy. Like, but yeah, let's go do research. We can also go meet up with them. Or do you want to spend tonight just with your lonesome self or us researching?
I think we can do this. I just feel like we need to tell at least the other two, so we can maybe change the way we do stuff, I suppose.
That makes sense. At least they are also fully fledged. Not whatever the fuck we were or what I currently am. So at least you have a support system in that way as well, that they understand I don't know, the monsterness hiding inside of the human.
Which is true.
But
And
yeah.
Luan, Jan Hendrik, basically the whole time he was talking, he was just looking at like one book, but like the first page, which is like a blank, and that is how he was talking to Luan. He's just like he's talking, but you can tell he's like thinking about other stuff. Yeah.
No, I just want to say I do think you have a very unique appetite, but we'll test that further.
Okay.
I think that means you may not need to kill humans, just like Marta doesn't need to. But I don't know. We may have to do something barbaric to someone eventually, but not a human. Don't worry.
We should most likely stock up on ways to giving blood, I suppose.
Yours, definitely. Your easiest supply will be, ironically, Martha and JJ for you. But if we can capture a vampire and keep them alive, they are immortal. We can just drain them.
Okay.
And then we can basically have you something on tap. It's dangerous, but don't worry, we'll figure it out. But yeah, research.
There we go. Luan, last thing.
Mm.
I really feel that even if I'm going to be here forever, the hunting group or the group that's going to be hunting needs to be all human.
I agree with that. The thing is, you're going to be here forever, but there's a chance that the group you'll create is the one who's going to take your head one day. You cannot live forever and retain your humanity. At least I'll be with you. I think I'm also semi-immortal. So at least, yeah, you won't be alone. But yes, we'll teach them, and hopefully one can defeat you in epic combat, and then you can start giving them control over the group one day.
Yeah. Thank you, Luan.
We got this. You're gonna be fine. Maybe I'll find a cure. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Something called Wakanda. I don't know what it is, but yeah, someone wrote it weird. But
And then Jan will grab a few books and just put it on the table in the future for sorting.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Very good. Roll me. What's an awareness there, Marta? Okay, that's cool. That's okay. That's okay. JJ. You follow the thick boy. The thick boy line.
Yeah.
Eventually you start hearing the sounds of people working. And you get to a point, the first, let's say, person that you see, which is not a person, is a man dressed in white, working on some pumps and machinery and making sketches in his book. He is engrossed. Doesn't seem like he's noticed you. He is totally engrossed in his work. He's like adjusting some levers, adjusting some gears, oiling some things, taking notes, looking at notes.
I go up and talk to the man. I was trying to get his attention.
He jumps. What? And he's like, are you here for Mr. Warden? He's been having a lot of guests tonight.
No, but I will be. No, I've just, my, me. If you don't, hi.
Hi.
I'm JJ. I'm the newspaper man.
I'm Don.
Nice to meet you, Don.
I'm Don the engineer, if you will.
Ah, so you're an engineer.
Or scientist, I don't know.
So my boys that I have that work for me, they like to, have them gather information, and there were reports about something strange about the sewers and stuff like that. I just came to, check it out.
Well, there's nothing strange here. We're fixing the water system and upgrading it and getting people some water.
Yes, the water development, that makes sense.
I mean, the worst thing you'll find down here is probably... And he looks at you. Roll me a wits and awareness. It's as if his eyes, for an instant, glimmered a shade of red. And he's like, there's no one more dangerous in these sewers than the three of us. You'll find nothing more dangerous than the three of us.
Who's the third person?
The warden. Or warden, Mr. Warden.
Ah, and then he kind of just looks behind him, even though he knows there's nothing there. It's Because the way you said that gave me a little bit of a fright.
Oh no, I always
But,
speak the truth. He's just around that corner, busy setting up struts and braces to try and prevent the earth from falling in. I.e., he's making tunnels.
Okay. Thank you for your information. You've been very, very helpful. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go just have a nice little chat with him.
Okay.
Thank you, Nam.
Yeah. All right. No worries. So that makes... And he pauses and he's like... So I've met the three of you. So that makes it a total of... 5? 6? Interesting. And he writes in his notes.
Do I hear him say that?
Yeah.
Don, before I go, you say you've met 3 of us.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Well, there was what I would call... There were 2 Duskborns that arrived. And then the one Duskborn came back. And the other one wasn't a Duskborn when he came back. And Victor.
That's very interesting. The 2 that came in, those were 2 men.
Well, yes.
Okay. That's interesting. Okay. This has been a very extremely insightful conversation. Thank you. And then he'll go off again.
And you're going towards the warden?
Mhm.
Or you going towards warden or Henry?
Henry, yeah.
And you arrive there and he's busy shoveling some dirt with his workers. There's a patch of red on the ground. You go, yeah, no, that's blood. He turns around, he's like, Andrew, oh no, JJ.
So,
What brings you here tonight? I'm getting... It seems like if 1 or 2 of you visits, the rest are sure
everyone
to
else
follow.
visits?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard a little bit about that. That sounds a bit strange. I see you like to get involved here, which is always nice as a leader.
Yeah, I
And
need
not to see them get involved.
Yeah, leader leads by example.
I hope that wasn't one of those occupational hazards that he points to the blood.
It was, unfortunately. Yeah.
Was that my friends? I heard a story about how 2 came in here and then they came out and the one had changed a little bit. So, I don't know.
Yeah,
There's a lot of blood for just a regular occupational hazard.
Well, you didn't specify which occupation. And he smiles.
That's true.
He walks away a bit back towards the guy in white. And he motions for you to follow him. And he's like, yeah, so now we can talk here. I mean, I'm quite exhausted after the last thing I had to do. Let's call it a slight accident akin to the same accident you had on your first night.
Which of the two boys is it?
The guy who wants to kill everything.
I mean, kill you and kill me.
Well, that was also an occupational hazard that I won't get into detail with. But yeah, Skulk. No? Skulkweek.
Yeah. Jan Hendrik, yeah.
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 Fokula.
I was trying to hold it in.
He's not wrong. He's taking it wrong.
I'm technically not wrong.
He's not wrong at all.
I mean, he suffered some major trauma. Most of his words are gone. So he remembers only the first part.
He's like, Skulk. Din, din, din.
It's like a Bond, James Bond moment, you know? It's fine. Okay. I don't know. Is that common? Is that irony? I find that funny. Came to me a few days ago being very upset because he found out what happened. Which, by the way, I do need to talk to you about that because he found out what happened.
Well, here's the thing. If you want to start building trust, you gotta start sharing. It seems like at the moment none of you are willing to share.
Well, it's growing pains, isn't it?
It is. And the thing is, you also need to walk that fine line on what to share. But if you don't share enough, it could cause trouble.
Bit of an issue.
It could cause a breach, if you will. And I really don't want to go through that again.
Well, here's opportunity. Our biggest divider, let's say, is his morals in particular and his values and where he stands. It's not very congruent with the lifestyle that we currently live. Therefore, you can't operate normally with someone like that on your back because he doesn't like that, and that's going to give him problems. But now, hopefully, we're in a position where he has to live our life. He doesn't really have much room to judge, does he?
Well, that's slightly where you're wrong. Unfortunately, he leans towards the Banu Hakim way of life, which is essentially rooting out all evil. And if Victor was anything to go by, you're going to be in for interesting times.
So what does that mean in layman's terms? Is that like just him on steroids?
Don't test his moral boundaries.
Okay. So he's still sort of in the same position, but now he really can kill me.
Don't cause cock around him. As simple as that.
I'm looking at doing that. We're trying to get better.
I mean, maybe he will go the path of Victor completely and root out mortal evil.
Doubt it. His whole thing is being that hunter family that roots out all the bad things and the things that go bump in the night. And especially he had a big hang up on vampires. So if it's anything to go by, his previous track record, then he's extra mad because he became the thing that he's been trying to hunt his whole life. So
Just
that
like
leaves us
his,
in a bit of a...
just like his predecessors.
Yep. It's a little inexperienced.
Just like his predecessors.
That doesn't mean he's not dangerous.
Just like his predecessors.
Mm-hmm.
What is more dangerous? Someone with knowledge on how to kill you, or someone who don't know what the fuck they're doing? And they can still kill you.
Someone doesn't know what the fuck they're doing because they're unpredictable.
Exactly.
So, me and Marta are in a predicament. Hers better than mine. Hers somewhat better than mine. I've seen a little transformation. I don't know if you know anything about that.
No.
But seems like she can. She's had some physical changes, sort of animal-like in nature. It's quite peculiar. I'm not too worried about her in terms of strength because she seems to be holding her own. Sure. If you talk about in that regard, she's unparalleled to anybody else. But it does stick out. Now it does make it a bit too obvious. And I might just put everyone else on at edge, They might not be easy around her,
Maybe it's then in
my hands.
You find in your hands to just make sure that it's not as obvious.
You can see. I'm trying to build back up
You've
that
got
trust.
You've got.
I'd like to be keeping the peace. So, I mean, if there's one thing I learned about what I'm good at, it's clearly the words.
Indeed. And you need to keep the cover.
Mm-hmm.
I won't be around forever to help you out of your predicaments.
Well, that brings up a really great point. You said something about leaving, like the first time, before we were fully what we are now. We talked about us sort of not replacing, but sort of covering, taking care of this place.
Yes.
And I mean, our longest goal has been trying to help you and help with this goal of getting everyone fully into this life. And now that we have 3 out of 4, got 1 person left, it's time we start looking now over the horizon. What's our new goals? What do we need? There should be, what's the checklist? Because it's not just us being in this life. What do we need to run? What do we need to do? How do we build up so that we're solid enough that if you leave and some other group, family, whatever, come strolling in, doesn't affect us, or at least we can, take care of this place without having issues.
Well, that's entirely up to you on how you approach it. What I used to do in the beginning is if something crosses my path, I deal with it. Sometimes not in the best of ways. And over time I learned how to do it more subtly. And there's potential for growth and potential for a great bastion of the ivory tower here in the Free State. And I'm thinking that it should be run from Bloemfontein.
Makes sense.
So what you need to do is you need to figure out what is okay and what isn't for your kind, and start enforcing the law. In my case, when someone gets here, they have to announce themselves, one of our kind. And then it's up to me to decide whether I allow them in this domain or not. Now, a domain is, for lack of a better term, where you live and your hunting grounds. So, you've got the newspaper, they've got the Masonic Lodge, and Marta's got, well, she's actually been very busy. She's got her farm and the haunted house.
Yes. Now here's a question.
You might need to keep her in check, because the moment she starts getting more and more properties, in a sense she will be more powerful than you.
Well, yeah, that's what I was getting into. There's a question of power. It's 4 of us. Now we can obviously work this thing out amicably. However, the problem with... There's no problem in democracy. I think that's fine. But for anything to be run properly, there needs to be a strong leader. Now,
Indeed.
with what you've just said, taking that we have creative freedom, which is great. I like that. That means I want to start making a plan. I like Marta. I like Luan. I like Janindra. Sometimes it caused me a little bit of grief, but you know, we'll manage with that. But here's the thing. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I think when it comes down to it, you need someone level-headed. You need someone that will play the politics. You need someone that can do diplomacy. You need someone when shit hits the fan, they don't just rush out and do something. Now, Luan might have this, but I don't think Luan checks all the boxes. For the other two, it's a bomb going off. Too dangerous. It's not worth it. So, I think the plan is we see how he goes, monitor his state, and that's cool. right now, trying to look at what I can do to build up my newspaper house. Trying to get more better financial position. Because it's a good point that you made. You need to spend some money, get some property. It's good investments. It's a good idea. And secondly, I think you and me need to spend a little bit more time together. Oh, internship, job shadowing. Can't just do something. Like a little better idea how you run things and how these interactions go. So at least I have something to base it off of.
So, the next time something happens, here, let's give you a task. Whenever the one from Winburg arrives in Bloem, bring him to me.
Okay. To be done.
We can't have people stealing our cattle.
It's a big problem. Jan Hendrik's been trying to chase his tail. So, but I will bring him to you. I will find him.
Or you can just go to Winburg and find him and bring him back.
Can. But that also extends itself to what is going on there. It's not a bad idea. We'll see. I'll send some boys out there, give them a job, pay them nicely, let them go scope out the place.
Okay.
If the risk is worth it, I'll go there myself and I'll bring him back. Bring Marta along with me. If it isn't, we'll wait. He will come.
And do me not a favor, but I think you might need to introduce Dawn to Luan.
I'll do that.
Well, if there's nothing else, don't let me detain you. I need to dig that way. That's where I need to be. And I don't have a lot of time.
I know that.
If I only had someone that could grow claws and dig for me, that would be amazing. Unfortunately, it's not in my purview.
I don't know. Maybe we should check on Marta. Maybe she can.
Maybe. Wait, is she like a mole? Is that her thing? A mole?
I don't think so. She looks more like prey. Like, maybe like a cat or something.
Oh. Well, they can dig, even if it is only to cover up their own poop.
Something like that. Maybe she can be useful. We can see. And then
He smiles and he's like, what about we feed her laxatives and put her in here? I'm kidding. It's a little bit evil. I know, but it would be a funny sight, though.
Would be, but shame. I wouldn't want to face that retribution.
No, definitely not. But yeah, go talk to Don, and maybe you should introduce him to Luan.
Do that. And I'll head back to Don.
He's looking at the machinery, and he's like, I've built a lot of machinery, but this is the greatest, the best. I know a lot of great people that helped me build, but this is the great... No, not really. He's just busy.
Wow, one of the best. I looked at it. I said, "Wow, so amazing."
Yeah.
Wow, what a great piece of machinery.
He's engrossed with the machine.
Don.
Yes.
I know you all have a very busy schedule. How long are you still, as a timeline, you guys are still gonna be down here?
Timeline? I don't know. But, and he looks around, let me be honest with you. I'm literally just oiling gears here. And making notes. And I'm not allowed to hunt for at least another night. I need to prove myself.
Well, since you most likely will be here tomorrow night, as it looks, come drop in and I'll see you. Because there's someone I'd like you to meet, but I'll set that up.
Okay.
I think it will be beneficial.
All right. I'll continue on oiling these gears then.
Yeah, have a good evening with that, and you're making your notes.
Yeah. And he shows you the notes and it's just random drawings. Like there's an anime cat girl there. No, not really, but...
Something to pass the time, huh?
Basically, yeah.
And you'll leave.
It's about 9 o'clock. Just roll me another wits and awareness there, Marta.
That's better.
It sounds like someone's breaking down the door.
I head towards the door.
Like they're knocking very, very heavily.
I saunter up, open the door.
Oh, wow, dearie, you've been working quite quite hard lately.
Tiffany?
I was standing here for like 20 minutes, knocking.
I'm sorry. Once I get into a task, it's hard to notice anything else.
And what are you building?
Well, we're changing this into our headquarters. So we're just making sure we have everything we need.
Ah, okay. I was just wondering about y'all. How are you holding up with your new lifestyle?
Doing good. Luan helped me build a device that lets me extract blood from the animals without killing them.
Good.
Then I can feed that way without actually harming them.
Nice, nice. So what are you building?
Well, currently a cage, so if we run into a vampire, we can detain them.
Oh. Mind if I come check in? See the progress?
Come on in.
Roll me another wits and awareness. There's a couple of blurred blue lines that darts in.
You're also welcome, little blue men.
And it's as if it's more quiet than it should have been. And she looks at you and she's like, it's time I should probably introduce you.
That would be nice.
Yeah. I mean, they mean well.
Yes. I get that.
But let's go check out this thing that you're building, this cage.
Okay. And I lead Tiffany downstairs.
Oh, hidden behind a bookcase. That's not cliche at all.
That's how we found the house.
Interesting.
Yes. The boys managed to get a better mechanism to opening this door because it was sealed with a pentagram.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. You lead her down, and she looks at what you've built. And the camera cuts to Skalkwijk and Luan. Where were you heading? Where are you heading? Are you sticking in the place? Are you meeting up at the head? Are you going to the headquarters? Are you going to the newspaper?
We most likely go to the headquarters to Marta. Or where did you want to go, Luan?
No, basically he's following you. Like again, he's over. Like, are you okay? Oh yeah, sure. Let's do this. Like it's a little bit weird. So he's following your directive fully.
Just we're basically going to Marta.
You're going to Marta. Okay. And where is JJ going when he gets out the sewers?
I'm gonna try and see if I can find Luan and Jan Hendrik.
That's an interesting conundrum because either Jan Hendrik is messing up the lodge out of anger, and Luan escaped and moved to the haunted house. You've got two options.
Where do I go? Ooh.
The closest one would be the haunted house, though.
Yeah, I'll probably go to the haunted house if it's closer. Because I'll
Yeah.
probably go to the one and then see where they are and then go to the other one. So if the haunted
And I
house is closer,
mean-
then I'd start there and go
And
back.
I mean, the haunted house has got.
But
But. And the camera cuts back to the cellar, and Tiffany goes, "Rob anybody. Show yourself." Ugh, wee hag! You see a little blue man with fiery red hair. Why'd you have to go and do that? And she's like, "Rob, you're gonna help her build. Don't let their size fool you.
Thank you, Tiffany.
You're gonna help
Hi,
her
Rob.
build and bring the rest of you out, and you're all gonna help her build. I promise some sheep liniment. Oh my, sheep liniment. Wee hag is a tough bargain. Sheep liniment. All right, folks, let's start building." And you see a blur of blue lines. One of them picks up literally an iron I-beam. "Where do you want this, lass?"
And I start pointing.
You start pointing. "Ugh! We're building a cage!"
Yes, we are.
And they're going crazy. You see things move,
Yeah.
basically. And some of them work together, and then at some point, construction stops completely, and they're fighting. They're fighting each other. And then the fighting stops as quickly as it began, and they continue on building. And what you can pick up from their tiny voices is the fight usually starts with someone either accidentally dropping a hammer or something on someone, and then they fight again. But it is going quite quickly.
It is.
It's Ginger Smurfs.
It's basically Ginger Smurfs, basically.
Yes.
Basically Ginger Bravehearts. Yeah.
You don't fight for your home, you fight for your freedom. Yeah.
And Tiffany motions for you to follow her just upstairs.
Okay, I follow.
And she's like, I hope this keeps them busy for a while. They like looking after me, but damn it, I want some alone time.
I understand.
So, if you can find anything else for them to do if they're too quick, just tell them I said they should do it.
Okay. I'll try to keep them busy as long as I can.
Yeah, don't worry about it. And just a quick question. Are there any old sheep on your farm?
I think there might be one.
Ah, okay. Well, don't be surprised if it disappears,
Okay.
because that's how they feed themselves. They've
I
decided
understand.
instead of going to after every ship, as they call it,
Yep.
after every ship, they will go after the old ones that's ready to be put down or turned into meat.
Yes.
Yes. So don't worry about that.
Okay.
Luckily, they don't like pork. For some reason.
Well, they might have problems with the pigs.
Yeah. Thank you for taking them off my hands.
Of course.
And I'm pretty sure the blue cats will stop showing up at your house now that they know you know they exist.
Yes.
All right.
That would be nice.
Well, let me go relax for a bit.
Of course.
And
anything you're working on currently?
no, not really. I'm just busy helping out with the patient of Luan's. Yeah.
How's he
And-
doing?
Oh, he's doing well. He's doing
That's good
well.
to
He's
hear.
got no pain. I made sure of that.
Recovery is a lot easier if you don't have pain.
It is. It is. Aha! Luan! And Jan
Hi
Hendrik,
guys.
how are you doing?
Stephanie.
Eries? Hi.
Martha.
You here
Hello.
working in the cellar.
So you don't like us helping you with like someone else? Oh, sorry, Jan.
No, what's downstairs?
Oh, it's just some tiny little helpers to help out with the building.
I don't think asking kids to work will be legal in the future.
Kids are a very good workforce.
It's morally fine now. What do you mean?
That's very cheap.
I mean, they yearn for the coal mines.
They will do
In the
anything for money
future-
because they don't know what the value is.
In the future, kids will play a game called Minecraft, and that is because they yearn for the coal mines.
Mhm.
They're not children. It is fucked up, but true, but fucked up.
Hey, have you seen how many simulator games there are out here? Gas station, restaurant. They want to work.
You're
Um,
right.
They're not kids.
Oh, okay.
They're just little people.
Okay. No-
Strong
no-
little people.
Now that you are here, you most likely know of your voodoo witchery stuff that you do. I have turned.
Oh, so the only one left is Luan.
What do you mean the only one left?
Thailand is not a full-fledged vampire.
Yeah, but what? So you guys have been you. It almost sounds planned.
It is planned. That's why they tagged us with the hands and then forced us to be turned into fin bloods or whatever the fuck they're called. It's been their plan all along. Henry and Tiffany's, remember?
The more I.
Well, mainly Henry's. I'm just here to look at things. Make sure
You-
all balance is kept.
Yeah, sure.
I will say, Tiffany, I hope you feel at least a little bit of guilt for robbing us of our humanity and so on.
I'm just
Thanks for
keeping
the help
balance.
with the patient.
I'm just keeping the balance, that's all.
Hmm.
Yeah, sure. It was nice seeing you again, Tiffany.
Same here. And if you need help in drinking something, let me know.
I don't know if you can make what he drinks very easily.
Oh, and what's
Yeah.
that? Coffee?
Look at Jan. If he wants to divulge the information.
Well, I don't indulge in humans, I suppose.
Doesn't eat humans or animals. That's,
Interesting.
and I will push Jan inside.
Yeah. Till we talk again. Have our next conversation, Tiffany.
Definitely. Have a good night.
And
You
again,
as well.
thank you for the patient. I saw you're doing some sort of pain relief.
Yeah. Sometimes science just can't do it.
I understand. Science does a lot, but there's a reason that I also practice occult, so. But have a nice night.
All right.
And thank you for the helpers.
Don't worry about it. Just keep them off my back for at least 2 nights.
Okay.
And she's off. And the camera follows her as she's walking. She's like, all 3 of you, Marta, JJ, Marta, Luan, and Jan Hendrik, roll me wits and awareness quickly.
Oh, my whole fucking screen. God,
Yes, that's what you. Yeah.
I love that so much.
Okay, so none of you hear this. You approach the house, JJ, as Tiffany just walks out the front gate. So you're on your way into the front gate. Good evening, dearie. It's so good to see you all working together for a change.
Ah, they're all in here as well.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, it's good that I ran into you. I'd be a little bit sad to hear that you had left before I came. I hope you're having a pleasant evening.
I'm going to have a very brilliant evening tonight.
I do, before you leave, you were someone that was on my list of people to speak to.
Oh,
I have a question. I pull out the notebook. So I went to the sewers because I heard that there was a little bit of weird happenings in the sewers. To come to find out, it was mostly just the warden, and we had a nice chat. But something I saw there interested me. See this symbol, and strange symbol. I don't know much about it, but I know it's got something to do with the ley lines. With the ley lines. At least that's what I think it is. I just wanted to have a chat to you because I think if anyone would know about that, it would be you.
well, ley lines are supposedly sources of magic in this world. There's no magical field in this world, but ley lines seem to be the source of it. And there's quite a lot of ley lines come together in Bloem.
Mm.
As far as we could tell.
Okay, so it is almost like a hub.
Almost. Think of it more like arteries. There's a lot of arteries joining up in Bloemfontein. specifically that way,
interesting.
and she points like across, like in a direction. The camera follows to where she's pointing, and there's like a quick flash of the university. You don't see that flash. It's just like a quick flash of the university. Yeah.
So what does that mean in terms of actual life? Does it mean that we're more susceptible to like interesting happenings on,
Oh,
or more of?
yes, the veil is a lot thinner around these parts.
Okay.
It's easier to do shit here than it is most places in this world.
Okay. So people will be drawn to that.
People of a certain group, yes.
Yeah. Okay. What does that mean for? Well, there will be living people of a certain ilk, but would that be like a natural drawing for those who are more akin to someone like me?
I don't know. I don't know enough about you to say yes or no.
Okay.
There might be. But so far it has been kept reasonably quiet. There must be a
makes sense.
reason behind it.
Well, I mean, in general, it seems like we follow a lifestyle which is not openly talked about
Definitely
for
not.
specific reasons. But I mean,
Totally
thank you for
different
that.
from where I'm from, but yeah.
It's interesting. It's something to look out for. But yeah, thank you for that. Because I'm not gonna say I'm one that really knows much. I know a little bit, like a tad bit about this, but not much to be anything substantial. But I don't want to keep you, so enjoy your evening. It sounds
I'm
like
gonna
you're going
run-
to have a wonderful evening.
I'm gonna run a bath.
Oh,
Yes.
that sounds lovely. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna relax. And no one will be able to look at me while I bathe. It's going to be refreshing. But have a good night. And
You too.
like I said, I'm glad you guys are working together. There is strength in groups.
It's true.
And she bows and she walks off.
Like half bow with it, and I'll open the gate and go inside.
You guys are talking about being turned and being played like pawns. As JJ walks in.
Hey, JJ.
Good evening.
JJ, you
See
heard
you
about
all here.
something. You heard something about pawns and something about a plan. That's what you heard.
So it sounds like you guys already gotten busy.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna get it out of the air. I got turned.
That's interesting.
It is.
When? What, last night?
Yeah. Tonight.
Tonight.
They got busted by.
Technically, it was last night. But
It's
the
last night till tonight, like
Yeah.
it's the whole.
Yeah.
But the final act was tonight. Yeah.
So basically, I'll just change it like last night or yesterday.
How did that happen? I mean, you
was,
went home, right? I
I
saw
was
you.
really, I was really tired, and like really tired, and then they got past my old wards, so at least Luan was at least there to help me. I don't think he has slept at all.
Oh no, I'm still awake. I'm fine.
You sure you're fine?
He says as his modifier goes down by another 1.
I have a -2 now.
He's blinking. I'm fine.
No, the problem is
Should be
it's
fine.
not blinking. The eyes are just like.
You look a bit frazzled, going to be honest with you.
Which one of us? Both.
Luan,
He's
you look a bit frazzled. I don't.
I need to sleep, but I will sleep a little bit later.
Okay.
We need to deal with this.
I understand. It's a lot to go through. I mean, I will say the nice thing about you two is that you're getting to go through it together, which is a lot less shitty than me and Marta, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Look, I heard you guys talking about pawns when I walked in. I assume that's how you feel about this whole situation.
Yeah, it's basically the witch said like it's only Luan left. Almost like it's planned, right?
We
It's
know
got
it's
annoying.
planned. We know it's planned. They said it was planned. You didn't believe him. I know you got mad at him. That's when you started to want to fight him. But that's what he said. He told us point blank what this was. You know
That's not
that
what
we are.
bothers.
Yeah,
What bothers
Look.
me is like how they're always like a few steps ahead. How they basically get past like all our defenses. It's like either they do something and then they even got to me, which I have so many old magics and stuff that's supposed to protect, but they even knew how to get in my house. Like
here's the thing. The problem is that we are new to this game. Remember when we started going out, like all of us together? Me, you, Luan, Marta. And Elsie. We didn't know that they existed. We didn't even really fully. I don't think not even everyone was 100% sure that like this existed. I know I didn't. Like, there was a part of me that was like, oh, but like, there you go. And as you get into this, realize that's by design. They always had the upper hand. And they've lived for how long? We don't know how long that man has lived. If you live that long, probably knows a thing or two about people and the magics and hunters trying to take him down and all those types of things. It's a lot less weaknesses than we would have. We don't know shit. Even now, we don't know shit.
that is exactly why me and Luan we are thinking of starting something new. We are all vampires, so we are mostly all different, right? Luan has the intellect mind of the new age. Well, hopefully, I don't know, but I know he's very, very bright. With his intellect and our knowledge on vampires, we can make a new hunting group, which can really change the future. Technology that can like exterminate vampires.
That sounds good.
I will just add to that because I see your face, JJ. If you help create it, you can help decide who they target. Because I see you are a little bit probably hesitant on all vampires. But there are monsters out here. There are bloodthirsty things that need to be put down. And they're not just vampires, there are ghosts. There are things.
So, the same goes with this new stupid police force they were talking about that's walking around basically thinking they own this shit. The same goes, I feel like, for vampires, right? If they break the masquerade, if they break the rules, we need someone that can actually officially hunt them.
So we don't have to get our hands dirty.
Yeah.
Well, I'll help hunt.
There we go.
I do think two of you will be very good at hunting. Me and JJ.
But you guys
You
have
guys can be
strengths.
the brains.
Your strengths is somewhere else. So to get a lot of stuff, this is going to be a long project. Funding, most likely infiltrating higher ups, making. But this is still so young. But the idea is to basically vampire hunters is basically been hunting like, ooh, vampire hunters, right? Ooh, look at they have their sticks. Imagine we have fire. Imagine they actually fear when we come. Keep in mind, I am also a vampire, so it's not like I fall with them. But we can train them.
Also, having people that can walk in the sun is useful because currently I'm the only one of us four, and I don't know how long I'm going to be this until I'm also changed. So,
Listen. Not entirely against your idea. But you need to be smart. First things first. They do not police us. We police us. This, in my opinion, it's a good plan. Go work on this plan. But it's a future plan. We're thinking a bit far ahead. Think about right now where we're at. We have Henry and we have Henry's people. And he's not going to be here for long. We know that. He said that. Then there's us. What we want to do is we need to establish this place. Once we establish this place, we can set a lot of rules. If we have problems, we take care of it. But we can't do anything without any power and any established rules and established systems. Or else we're just training a bunch of hooligans. No offense, I don't mean no. But a bunch of people to run around with the sole goal of just exterminating anything. Anything like us, anything like a ghost, a werewolf, a chupacabra, whatever exists. There's not enough people here. You set them up here, they'll just round up everybody else, might even do a witch hunt, and then most likely kill us. Doesn't really achieve anything. Now, Henry's built that water system, which means he's got a lot of future planning. This town is supposed to become bigger, get more people, get more established. And at this point, we're gonna have a very long life. So the best thing that we can do is work building this place up, building our system, taking care of what's going on, so that we have no fucking Piet from Winburg coming here, taking out people. We don't have these little shits that are all up here, random vampires from everywhere else. They feed on our food. It's our food. It's our place. That's what we're gonna work on. Take care of our people. We do things right. We do things our way. Then, once we've built ourselves up, we have more people. Maybe more people come in than we like. When it's worth it to have them, that's a future goal. But right now,
She's basically saying we have to work with the warden.
I'm not saying we work with the warden. The warden will leave. We do our own thing.
He's saying we need our own people.
So he says, so who's gonna replace the warden? You? This force that I'm thinking of is not gonna be run by vampires. It's a force that's most likely gonna run on their own. We could build a society of vampires. I don't mind it. But they must be balanced.
Yeah. I'm not against that. I did not say no. I agree with you. But as we look, we can build that group. We can have those people. We can have it so that they go after vampires. It's cool. But just setting them up and letting them go doesn't mean that there won't be vampires. This is a cat and mouse game. If vampires existed, how long have they existed? Probably since the beginning of time. Realistically. And then think about it. If that's existed, then there's been people that's been hunting them. Witch trials are not a thing that's new. Things like that, going after supernatural beings, people, burning people, staking people, is not a new thing. Which means if all of that still happens, and vampires came from wherever the fuck they come from, and they're here in South Africa, here in Bloemfontein, let me say everywhere. We still need a space so that we can exist. I'm not even thinking about other people. I'm not even thinking about that much about other people or policing a society or making something massive. I'm making something, thinking of we need to make something so at least we are always covered and we are always protected. So we can continue to exist, so we can continue to do the things that we want to do that is right. Like training up the new generation. Because we can't do that if we keep having to look over our back. Because there are stronger vampires than us.
Yeah.
Henry isn't the only one. And if they come here and they think we're weak.
Yeah. The only problem I see is that at the moment there's only us, right? And we're becoming more and more vampires. The balance is basically changed. There's no more the fighter of Bloemfontein. There's only... I'm not saying we make a shit ton of them. We just start something. If they fail us to see they're on their own.
Look, that's fine. We can run something. Pilot it. Right? Pilot it. Start working on it. Refine it. It's cool.
Yes, you can
We can also work.
Yeah, maybe you can run an ad in the newspaper just saying something like, do you want to protect Bloem? We have training for you, but only for those who are just.
I've been thinking about, like... Hear me out, though. I've been thinking about orphans.
Batman. Sorry.
I will say an orphanage. So, let me also on ideas. There are two ideas here. I have an idea where I want to actually get hold of a piece of land so I can make a cemetery and a church for reasons. An orphanage could be very useful because there's a lot of children that need parents. And I will also say having an orphanage will protect them until they're strong enough to fight the world outside. Sounds bad, I'm not.
I'm most
I
likely
think
to
the
be
lie feels still morally wrong, but I mean, there's not much morals left in the world, is there? Look, it's not a bad idea. It's a good way to scout people, see them from around, see their real nature. Right? Blank slate. What we want, base candidates. Also gives us time, gives us years. We need to grow up still.
And the other thing is, don't trust the fucking warden and the fucking witch. They're playing a game and we don't even understand the rules. It must be nice being vampires, but there's a fucking reason. You think you're playing the game, you're just playing their game. And that's it. The other thing is, then it comes back to like our main thing that we've been going after. That farmer is he's gonna come soon.
Yes, bit.
And we need to be ready, because if we can catch him, one, we can interrogate him. We can actually see what he's all about, right?
Yeah.
And the
Well,
other thing is, yeah?
I should be done with the cage by the latest tomorrow.
Yeah. The other thing is, I don't eat humans.
So what, you eat animals like Marita?
No, I eat vampires.
Yep.
So if I lose control,
We're
I
in
am
danger.
most likely. Except if I go for you, Martin, then I'm most likely fucking dead. But like,
I will say not potentially. The thing is that Marta, you may be strong, but he's very fast. And tonight he proved how durable he is with his speed. So you should also not let your guard down if he loses control.
I won't.
the
Well,
thing
we
is,
have the cage as well. If one of us loses control, we can just lock that person up until they've calmed down.
true.
That way.
So if we can catch him, right?
Yeah.
And we can interrogate him, we know something that the warden and the witch does not know. We are finally one piece ahead. So we're all in agreement?
I'll follow you, Jan.
Thank you, Marta.
I'm always with you, as you've known.
Thank you, Luan. You, JJ? Okay, guys.
I will say also, sorry, I'm actually happy that you and JJ are both here because I feel you're polar opposites, and we need that opposition. Cruel logic and emotional morals. It's very important. So, yay, team. Oh well, you, Team Vampire. Yay!
It's not cruel logic, it's cold logic. It's
Same
different.
thing. But you're right. Sorry, you're right. But it's important.
So I think the next step will then be to start setting up a plan.
Yeah.
We need to also. my honest problems, I'm very worried. Like I saw Martha, you probably prepped your place for sunlight and so on. You need someone to guard yourselves at day or make sure they don't enter. People see a quiet place, they break in.
I
If you're
have
accidentally touched by sun, that's dangerous.
I have Ilias and his team working on my farm during the day, so the chances of someone breaking in is very low.
That's good, but I think more like if you make yourself important, that people will rather not target you because they know that it will be obvious if that person goes missing would be important. It makes sense. So we should think probably of that.
I think pretty much everyone in town knows all of us.
But like,
So,
if a good example is if me or Jan were to die, people wouldn't really care. The paper is important, though that would be seen. Though some people may be happy with JJ's demise because his nose is quite good at sniffing out secrets. You, Martha, I think, are the safest currently because you're just a light farmer.
Yeah, and then
Who
other
takes
thing
care
is-
of the horses?
yes.
The other thing is like Luan might come to one of you guys in the future for some tests. Most likely blood.
Okay.
If
So
you can see how strong you guys are. If we know how to kill vampires, stronger vampires won't be a threat.
Yeah.
which is true. Now,
If we test strength and I run off, just leave me.
good to know.
I've noticed I don't like being chained up.
Understandably so.
Now, good to know. And basically, Jan takes his little book out and then don't die, Marta. Okay. We're also updating the books, right?
Your library, I assume.
So if you guys want to read, the library is open.
If you want, you can move some of the books in here. We have one room set up as a library.
Those
Then you
books
can-
are very, very, very dangerous in the wrong hands.
I understand. Is your place safer than here at the moment?
The family library. The thing is, the family library is technically not safe, but it's designed to basically be safe. But if we can make a safer area, I'll move it.
I will do some research. Your wards are outdated. There is wards, though. From what I can gather,
Let me just quickly interject here.
Hmm.
You say the wards are outdated, but the wards actually mean fuck all.
I know, but I want to protect his emotions.
Okay.
I know.
I'm just making sure. Making sure.
Yeah, I want to make him feel that his family did not waste shit. Yes, that's yeah. So the wards are outdated. But I know that wards against vampires are very difficult. But we can start with maybe lower, like ghosts and ghouls. Those are easy here, but I'll figure it out. I'll do research. There's a few interesting things we can do to ward and place the thing's safety. I'll also say I could design a mechanism that if someone grabs the book incorrectly, it goes up in flames. It sounds bad, but we can have a thing where the whole library just explodes into fire. So whoever grabbed it incorrectly or gets burned to death or the books are lost. So, yeah.
It's true.
Also, Luan, if you can get some building supplies, then I can build a wall around this house, to make it more secure.
That would be good.
And then also you mentioned you want to buy a church with a graveyard, so if you need money, I can help you there.
That sounds good. I think I have a plan. I need to start getting a thing for my food. Like
Yes.
I eat dead bodies. I need a supply of dead bodies. It's gonna become a problem.
Talking about food
Mm.
brings us into an important topic we all need to discuss. Three of us are fully in this lifestyle. All of us need to eat. Some of us have more visible afflictions than others. And again, that is a problem for all of us. Remember, can't be dumb. Can't let other people know that this is what happened to us. We have a much bigger picture at play here. We can't be stupid now. We can't afford to slip up. On your own, you need to be careful. But also, we need to work together. I think, obviously, Loan and Jan, you guys are together all the time. It's a good thing for you two towards each other. Marta, I think it's best for us to check in on each other because we need to make sure that we are good. We are not slipping up.
I think maybe we shouldn't make it a divide. I think we should check up on each other.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, we should all check up on each other. I'm more mean it in terms of like, you guys will at some point do your own thing and we'll be busy and stuff like that. It's more making it so that we make it a thing to all to check. We're gonna go across to each other anyways, but I don't think I go. Besides coming here, I don't think I go to the farm that much outside of when we were actually investigating the farm. So I think making a point of saying going to the farm and coming to the newspaper house is a good thing.
I think that's a good, yeah. And I will be honest, if you're hungry, talk to us. As he said, the warden may help you, but we cannot trust him.
I'm gonna need to rely on the warden for food.
But that's why I say, like, if there's an emergency, talk to us. All of us, by the way, I will make a point to look at Jan and JJ. If you have a problem, we'll figure it out. If we should be self-sufficient. If the warden gets blown up now, we're fucked. So let's try and be self-sufficient, so that if he gets blown up, because he lost an arm today, he grew back, but
That made me
It's
happy.
like you guys had an eventful day.
A little bit too eventful.
Jan found out he was turned into the monster that he sought to hunt. It was a day. And if you want anything today, I can get it for you. If you want me to check up on people or make sure that things are fine, like maybe that's also the thing. During my routes, I'll just make sure all your places are fine during the day and not broken glass or someone is not being suspicious. Until you can get your own vigilant individuals, which you are already being. But can you trust Elias if he finds out you're a monster, or you with your boys if they found out you're a monster? So it's more like
Get your own safe space. That's your space.
Mm.
we're gonna be fine, guys, and I will still look for a cure until my dying breath. So
Loan?
just focus.
I'd like to meet up with you. Maybe like tomorrow or something. There's a little bit of a chat and something I just wanna, show you, talk to you about. I think
Sure.
your expertise on the matter would be greatly appreciated.
I think would actually be nice. It's been a while since we actually spoke. Like, what was the last time we spoke about calcium supplements? Remember those days?
Exactly.
Literally 2 weeks ago.
It's been about 2 weeks.
Feels like forever. Yeah. It's always good to talk about that. It's good to talk about publishing new articles and stuff like that. So I just would like to sit down because your editorial piece is always valuable in my newspaper, and we do need more stories to run.
Plus a chat, as I said.
Yeah.
I want to also show you two that I'm also supportive of both of you. So I think that's a good idea. And Luan smiles. His
Also,
naivety at his young age comes out.
Also do
The
some
big
tests
reason
on-
he's smiling and crap, he's trying not to piss off the people that can drink him dry.
A little bit. There are 4 monsters in front of him. But also, I think, honestly, he's just happy. He's like, he missed the community. He misses the community. He's like, yay, friends. So yeah, again, remember, he's only 17. He's technically still younger than all of you. He's like, yeah, he's a baby.
So, I don't want to be the one to say this, ladies and gentlemen. It's not just about not trusting the warden. It's not just about not trusting Tiffany. They're very important things to remember. But ultimately, the one person you need to trust in all of this is yourself. To trust yourself. I think we need to work together and we need to be united. But healthy skepticism is good. Healthy.
Yeah. Just when you and Luan go, just remember to do some tests.
Yeah, do that.
And a healthy amount of blood will be graceful.
Yeah, you're gonna make me hungry again. That's fun. Talking about being hungry, since you have a very peculiar way of doing things, what are you gonna do when you wake up hungry? Might not be today. It wasn't today. Might not be tomorrow. But you're gonna wake up hungry.
That's why
What do we do then?
if you and Marta at least give donate some blood, I'll be fine.
I can also, he seems to also be able, my blood is probably not as delicious as yours, but he can use us until we can get him a vampire that we can chain up and tap.
Don't we have
Blood.
blood?
I'm a food source now. I didn't understand that. That's what that was.
As I said, we're going to find Piet, and we're going to chain him up and tap him dry for a bit.
For a while, for years.
Longer. As far as I know, they're quite durable. They don't die. There is something happens that if they get too hungry, but I don't know what. But we can make a plan. We can, and as you guys don't have to, I will deal with my blood. But I will say Marta's way is probably the easiest to regain hunger. So maybe if we can,
I'd be happy. I'd be happy to help.
then JJ doesn't have to worry because your way is the second most dangerous out of all of us. So
that is where it comes into a problem. Look, I fed recently. That was like a night or so ago. Wasn't bad. No one died, and it was what they said it was. The person seemed to enjoy it. It was just a little donation of blood. Everyone was happy. No major problems. So it can happen. Hopefully we're over the hump.
Yeah, I think it's the first one because just so that you guys bond, Jan also had quite a rough initial feeding. So it's not just you. I think it's a learning curve. The first one is always vicious. So yeah, I think it's gonna be fine.
I look Ian dead in the eye. It happens. Happens to the best of us.
There's always a price. May not be today, may not be tomorrow. But you will pay, and I will pay. Listen, if we catch that guy, we're finally one step ahead of the warden. I don't even think the warden has a plan. And I'm finally so happy we can put that fucking guy in his face. And then Jan will take his sword, and I'm gonna go so long to my books and see if I can go through them and change stuff. Let me know if you guys see if you see him.
Did you want
Giving a
to
look up.
maybe plan tomorrow on training the guys?
Okay.
Have
What
like
training?
for your vampire hunters.
Yeah. So with that, we will need a space. Like we can on our grounds. The space is basically secluded. I don't know if people can look in, or I never actually thought about that. But like we cannot take anyone.
Yeah, we need a proper space. You
If we
don't
take-
want to just train them. You want to keep them there. They should live there for a bit. Get into the culture. They need to learn, and to learn, they need to be in the environment the entire time.
Well,
They
if we
can't
can
just
get
be
the
in and out.
building, yeah, if we get the building materials, we can turn this place into
we
a
can do that.
proper
Then look
training
at that.
center.
Yes. The other thing is why I wanted to do it separately from what we're doing. At one time, we will have to let whatever we're creating, we have to let them do their own thing. We're basically gonna make the fundamentals, and then
Yes.
we don't want them to be where we're at, right?
Yeah, we also don't want to particularly let them into the known fact that, hey, we are that thing that we are teaching you to kill.
Well,
It's
I was
based
thinking
that way.
we can create like a questionnaire for anyone who wants to join with like morally grey questions.
That's also what I
See.
was said like about the orphans.
Yeah.
We need people that's it sounds
Moldable.
yes.
Malleable.
Young.
Value.
We need people that are malleable. We need people that we can impart a good, strong moral compass on. And we need time to see if those morals waver.
I do
And from
agree.
there,
But
we
also with
can't
the
take
orphans,
grown people. We can't take people with their own agenda.
Yes, Murto.
with the orphans as well, they know what it's like to be outcasts in some sense.
Yes.
So their moral compass might be a bit better than other people who are rich and entitled.
I like that.
I will also say, don't start tomorrow with training. Start tomorrow
No,
by
just
planning.
planning.
Looking.
Yeah.
Planning.
Yeah.
That's what
Exactly.
I had in mind.
Look
Planning.
to people, look at what age would be good, and just scan. And I will say, don't be biased on who you choose. There's also the community outside that
Yeah.
they have a lot of individuals that I feel may help or fight or can move without being seen, which is also useful.
It is.
They also are in need. And they are very neglected by society.
Plus, we need to get into that police station or get a finger into that police station. I'm sorry, but that's a frustrating thing.
I agree. Now we
Well,
need a
I know
name,
Yaku.
which is true.
Yes, he went to school with me.
Are you
and he's
against
trustworthy.
controlling Yaku? There's a way vampires apparently can dominate individuals, but not just like light dominate, but like fully control them, make them theirs. I can read on how, but like, I'm just, it's an option if you are afraid of certain things.
I think she meant like actually trusting.
Yep.
No, don't trust him. I don't think you should trust him.
Yep.
Don't trust the
Yaku.
police.
The rest of the police maybe not, but Yaku is a decent guy.
Are you biased?
No.
Mm.
I think she is.
We will be the judge of
I'm
that.
going to be honest with you. It's an unfortunate thing, but what did I just say? Trust you. Don't trust the order. Don't trust Tiff. Trust you. Don't be too free with us. We cannot afford. We cannot afford anymore.
Because
That's
usually the
great,
people who kill you is the backstabbers that's standing behind you.
It's the one that smiles in your face before they do it.
Listen, when we're picking people, I feel like they need to go through all of us.
Of course.
We don't choose anyone if one of us disagrees.
I'll have a
See-
talk with Yaku just to feel him out, and then I'll tell you what he said.
Ask him about the police. If he
Okay.
seems like, yeah, we're doing good, or we're awesome, all that, hesitate. But if he can see the flaws in their own system, I would feel a little bit more comfortable.
If we get that frustration, if we get that, it's not just saying, there's bad people. There should be that feeling, that deep sense of moral. This is wrong. This is disgusting. For people to come in here and we're trying to do a good thing and they're ruining it. And I think that's very important.
Do they want
Because-
power? Yeah, sorry.
Someone that can spot the flaw doesn't mean that they will stand against that flaw. Standing against many people is difficult. You need someone with that strong sense.
If you bring him into this world, right, and it can cost him his death as well.
Yeah.
That's also true. I wouldn't particularly say I'd be very open with all of this, even relatively speaking. I don't want to say use, because use sounds quite bad. I don't mean to manipulate it, but I mean as in being on friendly terms. And maybe if we need some information or something like that, that would be good, because the less he knows, the better for him.
So,
I don't want to put his life at risk.
final thing, guys. I've been thinking of a name for the group. I've been thinking on 3 names.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. First one is basically like a sort of like a special forces type thing. Fellies. Okay? It's kind of South African. It's basically very, very nice, right? Or like SARS Fire Force, you know? Or we can go with like the other one, which is not that cool, which is like Inquisitors, right? Which one?
Rakis, socks, all these things also.
Oh yeah. Oh, we spent the whole time talking about how we made the police, and then we the ones who start the police service. That's crazy. Yeah.
Not be surprised.
Guys, I was thinking, hey, we should call ourselves the SPCA.
Like just SARS. Imagine we are the taxation of South Africa.
Like that's the basic thing.
Yeah. We always come to collect.
Oh shit!
We are the ANC. I'm just kidding.
They will get like a lot of like they will get like a massive like connection into some stuff.
Yes.
We're connected into like imagine like SARS is connected to everyone. Like, we are actually probably dope as shit though. Like imagine SARS. It's like this massive vampire hunting group. So yeah. If you guys have a better name, we can.
So what? What? We like the Spanish Inquisition?
I don't know. It's old. I've read somewhere in like the old vampire books something about inquisitors.
Your family brands are from the Inquisitors. I don't know. Did you look at your family books?
I'm not quite sure. I should actually read.
Mm.
I am going to go through most of these books now, so.
You can do it very quickly. Oh, I will. I'm very tempted. I want you to show them how quick you are, but I just don't. I'm very impressed. It's so cool, but I don't want you to use too much.
I'm kind of scared to use it.
You cannot run through them. You're fine. I think, yeah.
So what happened?
One of the things that happened.
I was trying to get to the warden. I did get to him. I almost chopped his arm off.
No, I think you did cut off his hand, and into his shoulder.
So I did that. But I was scared, like using it again. I can maybe kill another person or some shit.
Well, we can regrow. Well, run towards them if you have to run at one of us, but.
Listen. Okay. I don't understand. You want to feed from us, and then you just like want to run through us. That may or may not take my arm off, or something like that.
No, I
This
incinerated
feels
the guy.
like a major. Okay.
I literally ran him into like mist. We can test it if you want to see.
No. He's saying he doesn't want to hurt you. It's just that it's so cool. Like I've seen so many cool things. Martha literally hulked out. Whoever Hulk is, this strong soldier. It's just that I want to learn what you all can do. The fact is that you can possibly do multiple things, not just one thing. That's why I'm like, I want to learn. I want to write it down.
Jan will try to
thing.
move like a very short distance to the right.
You want to use blink?
Oh fuck.
This time you're not in danger. There's no one. You can blink to someone. You won't blink into them. You've learned your lesson, and there's no one in between you if you choose to do so.
It's not a crowd that's potentially in there.
I'll use like fleetness, or is that something different? Or should I use blink?
You can use fleetness, or you can use blink.
I'll use blink. It's just a short distance. Let's see.
Roll me that one dice, please. That arouse check.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about that.
It's fine.
Who do you blink to?
How are we standing? We're supposed to like standing like around a table or some shit, right?
You're standing in the basement.
Foyer.
Oh, you're in the foyer
Sorry.
still. Oh yeah, you're still in the foyer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Getting building at the down.
Like
Sort of like a sitcom type vibe, yeah.
Yeah.
Am
like
I
living
closest
room.
to the door?
Yeah.
So I'll blink to the door, and then blink back. Wait, do I have to do a rouse check every time I use it? Okay, I'll just do it to the door and walk back. Fuck it.
Walk to the door and then blink back. That's probably the best.
Like Jan will walk to the door and basically be like.
Who do you blink to?
Oh. Who's the closest?
I would say Luan.
Okay. Luan, don't die. Don't die.
Don't aim at me!
Okay, I'm sorry, Lars. And then...
Luan tries to start running. You guys see literally in the blink of an eye, he was at the door, and he's next to Luan.
That's
One
not
falls
stuff.
over like, ah, shit!
Yeah, he falls over a bit because.
Oh, you're not dead. I have to write it down. Luan did not die.
Why me? But yeah, the speed is impressive. I think that's the fastest thing ever.
Yep.
We will quantify the speed of it. I'll work out how we're gonna do that.
We should test our stuff like in an area which no one can get hurt. So at least if you fuck up, you can basically just fuck up in nowhere.
Okay, so I
You
won't
two are gonna do
this
that.
now, but I can turn into a tiger.
Oh, so that's what that was. A tiger. That's interesting.
You were the roar.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know,
We heard
Tiger
that.
Africa. That's so
Yep.
random.
It is a little bit random, the tiger, but
It's quite weird. They usually are in like jungle areas. You know, they've been said to be in like South America, stuff like that, the Amazon.
South
It's
America
quite
and
cool.
Amazon, yeah.
Well, I had a
Hmm.
book on a tiger as a kid, so I think
Oh.
that's why.
Okay.
Interesting.
it's you're not boring like a lion or something.
Why the fuck is a lion boring? What do you mean?
It's Africa. It's like the fucking thing.
They're
Luan,
walking outside. Yeah.
haven't you watched Lion King?
No.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Don't worry.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's new. Like I'll just show you like a tape.
What is this device?
What is this box that you have brought out? What is this weird?
I invented this the other day.
What childhood trauma, but also delight is in this magical box?
Or it's like plot spiller basically. Just take it and then put it up and then like Zaffageek.
So, you can turn into a tiger, which is very impressive. You're fast as fuck. What can you do, JJ? I've not actually seen you do anything because.
That's a little
Don't mean it mean. It's just I've never seen you actually do anything.
You want to know what I can do?
Yes.
I'm the reason that me and Jan Hendrik didn't go to jail.
Ooh. What did you do? Like, was it a you ripped the guy in half type of thing, or
That's not my style.
was it subtle?
Oh, come on, you know me. I use my words. I don't need to hurt you. I don't need to do anything. I just need to talk to you.
Now that is very useful. This is a very good group. Well,
Well, you say that, but there's a glaring omission that we have.
Roll everybody except Luan. Roll me wits and insight. Not. Wait, is it insight? Yes, wits and
It's
insight.
insight.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
He's being very, very helpful. He's being very nonchalant about this. He's being very like, he's trying to help. Now, if there's any suspicions, I'm not going to say anything, but he's trying to help a lot. Maybe he's trying to prove his worth.
There's a glaring omission. Luan, what can you do?
not a lot. That's the thing. I cannot do too much. I can make a rock that I know where people are. Like, I know always where Jan is currently, and no matter how far away he gets from me, because I gave him the rock. I have some chemical things I'm trying, but we've not really used anything like that. My tricks are very not as impressive as you guys currently. I could also taste blood and see if it's supernatural.
That's interesting. It's a bit weird.
It
It's
is a
not-
bit weird.
It isn't particularly useful, but what's it, like magic in nature? What is it?
It is magic. It's a type of. It's called blood magic or sacrificial magic. It's taking your own life force and converting it into stuff. I'm not as proficient at it. It was never my job to do these things, just to learn.
Sounds dangerous, doesn't it? Taking your own life force to do things.
I think that's potentially how your powers work as well. Just a little more controlled. I've read that the more a vampire does, the hungrier it gets.
Oh, that makes sense now.
Can be. It's interesting.
So yeah,
Specific, but interesting.
yeah. You just have to be careful, guys. And then, so basically, we're gonna finish our headquarters. We're gonna make a new library, one that's protected,
Yes.
not easy access. No one that gets like free access to it. So only we do. And then we need a safety measure if someone tries to take it.
I'll design that solo.
And then we also need to redo the books. And then, so that's good. New little things to do to keep us busy. But don't forget our main goal is to catch that guy. And then we're gonna hang him like Bolton.
Okay.
More cage and suck out his blood slowly.
For years.
I'm curious, actually. There's a few experiments I want to run. Because I'm curious, like, if you chop off the arm, does it regrow or do you need to retach it? Just like Henry's, I guess his arm is not off anymore.
We can test it. We can test it on him.
Yes. No. Not on you guys. Same.
Yeah. Maybe that doesn't go back. I'm already like this thing. I don't want to be. Imagine now that.
I want to see how far a vampire's body can be pushed. There's something fascinating in what you guys are.
Yeah.
And
Also-
then, yeah.
Yeah. The last thing is basically this cage needs to be a secret, right? And it mustn't be easy accessible. No one can just walk in and go there. Okay. Cool.
And with that, the camera.
Tiffany.
Oh,
Sorry, Tiffany knows about the cage because she sent some helpers.
Who are these helpers?
The little blue men.
What the fuck does that even mean?
They're
Are they cold?
tiny. No, their skin is blue, and their hair is red, and they move very fast.
Europeans?
I have no idea. They have a weird accent though.
Europeans.
Europeans. Fucking hell.
You from Europe?
Are you blue?
Aren't you descended from Europeans? Yeah.
Never met a European before, to be honest.
Your parents European. You told me you're like a very. It's fine.
They're not blue.
Yes.
Maybe they're like French or something.
Maybe.
Maybe.
There's a song from the French that's about being blue. Dabbity dabba.
Ah, yes, I know that one.
And on that note, the camera fades out. Now, here's the thing. What's your plans going to be for the rest of the night? Because the next session is going to be the next night.
Just building with the little blue men.
That's so random. Jan almost like you work on the books, or like try to sort them.
Find the books that says the most data, that correlates the most. It's like, oh yeah, sunlight kills. Okay, cool. This book also says sunlight kills. Okay.
Yeah.
And Luan?
Luan, it'll probably help with the books a bit, and then go to bed.
Oh yeah, you're very tired. Yeah. After a while, you do realize that you're actually more detrimental than actually helping. Yeah.
I misspelled sun.
Yeah. You misspelled sun as snoo.
Yes. It's a snoo.
Snoo. Death by snoo. That doesn't make sense.
Death by snoo. That's incorrect. It's death by sun. I see.
Yeah.
Yes. And so he probably go rest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I'm needed. If I'm not, which is most likely I'm not, I'll go back to the newspaper. I'll still get my own things that I need to work on.
Yeah.
It doesn't write itself.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining tonight. Wow. Thank you. Now, for those of you in the chat, this is generally Vampire. We talk. We talk.
Yep.
We
talk a lot.
We talk about planning to talk.
Yeah.
And then we
Yep.
Exactly. I have a meeting tomorrow. To
Yeah.
talk more.
We have a meeting tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the next session. Yeah. And
we'll see if it's only lost talking, because...
And depending on what happens in that session, the next session will probably be like 2 to 3 weeks later. So that the plans you talked about tonight can just start getting into effect and all of that. Yeah.
Ooh, tonight's a bit hectic, I'm not gonna lie. Tonight was kind of crazy. We look at what's being set up for later. Shit.
And I love the fact that you want to use orphans. Oh, yeah, because their moral compasses are very strong. No, it's because they have no one else to turn to. So now you're going to use that leverage on them to train them into warriors.
It's not that their moral compass is strong. It's that they are young, which means they are malleable, which means I can impart my moral compass into them. It is entirely because I can manipulate them to be what I want them to be easier. Batman.
And they're also hungry, so it's going to be easy to train.
It's also, look, here's the thing. I didn't even say this part, but that was one of the things I was going to say, but I was like, yo, this is fucked. I was going to be like, they don't have family.
Family.
Fast and the Furious Corona beer, Guatemala at the time. We will be family.
Yeah.
Here we go.
They'll be family if they want to or not.
Exactly. Okay, this is something that needs to be said because I don't know if you picked up on it, but this is how I played tonight. Which I was also like, this became so much fun. Now last year, I watched that one video that talks about like how to play Vampire right is to play it like it's a Mafia game. Because if you look at Mafia, like how the Mafia is run and how you're supposed to play Vampire the Masquerade, it's kind of very much a parallel. Right? A lot of these things is like that whole thing. Oh, give them family. Oh, take them in. Impart your own moral compass on them. Get them to do this. Oh, it's a benefit. Like a lot of that is a lot of that culture of like when you bring people into like a gang or a mob or whatever. Also, the way I ran my character tonight, little scheming little fucker. It was very much like you're like a capo that's talking to the Don and he's like, I have a test for you. You need to grab this body, bring him to me. I was like, don't be done, boss. You know? Even when I talked to you guys and I was like, the food. I watched Top Boy recently, I'm not gonna lie, so that was like a double entendre. So in the UK, they don't say drugs, they say food. Like, where's that food, fam? We gotta sell all this food. So when I was like, they're gonna come in here and they're gonna take our food. That's our food. We protect that. That's ours. Like I was very much like talking about it in a way that you would like gangsters would talk about
I'm
their territory and their turf.
I'm shocked Jan didn't like react more to the food. Like their food. Not our people, they're our food.
What I like, I don't know why, every time we play Vampire, me and JJ's characters are always
Opposed, like the opposite
like
side of the
we're
spectrum.
always like fucking always like either like semi against each other or like our morals are so fucking different. So he's playing the long game and Jan is playing a different game, and it's just basically like, yeah, who's gonna take the seat? Or is it gonna be you, you fucking asshole?
Yeah, you two I think are currently like in that
And-
power realm.
I dropped something tonight,
Oh no.
and I don't
The
know
soap?
if any of you picked up on it. I don't think any
Yeah,
of
I
you
got
picked
it.
up on it. You got it.
I got it.
Yeah, whisper it to
Oh.
me, please.
Santa didn't get it.
Whisper it to me, please.
Okay, like this give me a hint. Is it A, B,
I
or
can't
C?
give you a hint because
Can I
it's
phone a friend?
actually a thing at the end of that'll happen at the end of this like whole chronicle.
Hmm.
Yeah.
He's gonna leave.
We are going to be the camera's pace of operation.
I think there's something you said that actually caught my attention, right? You said I can't remember.
You said
No, I'm thinking now. You said something about like Jan's family, right?
mm,
And something about like there was something about turning or something like that. You mentioned like Jan's fucking family.
Oh, so there was a thing then when I was talking to the warden, and then I said a lot of things about like, oh Jan and Jan's family and stuff like that. And it was like I said it about Jan, and he's like, yes, like his family before him, like his family before him, like his family before him. And there was a lot of those were a few things that did stand out where it was like, yeah, they didn't actually know what they were doing. They actually didn't like when I talk about because I talk about Jan like, yeah, he doesn't really know what he's doing. He doesn't really know what's and then he was like, yeah, like his family before him, which was a big thing to like get out there. The fact that like, no, it wasn't that they were super set up and knew what they were doing, and you're just like young, and don't have your family around, so you don't really know the ropes. Even what they knew wasn't enough.
Yeah, but that's normally like in Vampire, like the hunters.
Exactly. The hunters don't know. The hunters have half the story, and the Inquisition have half the story. That's why it's a little weird. It's going to be interesting, but it is a little weird to start the Inquisition, because that would mean that the Inquisition would have started from hunters and then strayed so far away that they don't know the stuff from the hunters anymore. That's an interesting way to look at it.
yeah. Remember, the Inquisition is backed basically by religion.
By science.
By religion.
But by religion. Yeah, okay.
Religion and science a little bit, but more religion.
Yeah, that's why they have so much power. If you really think about it, if you check history as well, like churches were actually at one point OP.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was the church and the king.
Yeah, hectic.
Yeah.
Basically,
That's why Luan wants a church. He wants a church.
Well,
Luan's gonna become a pope.
that's exactly.
Yes.
That makes it. That also, when you said that, that was like a big fuck. In like my little scheming brain was like, fuck, that's so much power to have. Because I'm thinking, how do I build this thing? And then he's like, yeah, I'm gonna get a church.
Faith.
I want that power. I want that money.
Well, I could like if there's a lot of powerful places, like just controlling the bank could be useful. The news is technically useful, but like as I said, like there's power places, and I see that face. The bank.
The fellies.
Shot. I appreciate you. That's
Thanks,
I'm stealing that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm fucking stealing that because that's fucking great. I want to do that because
I see. Yeah.
Like he wants. Oh, that's so good. You want all the power.
See, this is the thing. I, Sip Chaos, and Jono think very alike.
Like,
I will deal with Luan. He going to have some power, but I understand. It's like, where can I put my grubby little fingers in?
Yeah.
Get all the power. Get all
the thing is that also, like, when I looked at this, it also gave me the thought of, like, it's going to be really interesting to see where this grows. Because, as I said, it's 4 people, there's the whole of Bloemfontein, and not everybody's going to, people are going to do the thing, and maybe not everyone's power hungry, but enough people have, I want power, Jan has vision on what he wants to do, and it's very much opposed to what I want to do. And so we will be together. We are going to build very separately, and at one point or another, it is going to bubble and it is going to burst. And the tension is going to be crazy.
And most likely someone's gonna die.
Someone's going to die. Someone's going to die. That's how this goes.
That always goes that way.
There's a hierarchy that needs to be done. That's the problem. Like technically, there is a
I mean,
hierarchy.
I loved tonight. You were talking about ghoulification.
Yes, that was so good.
You're like, hey, would you mind ghoulify Yaku for us, please?
Basically, I was like,
no, we can trust him. Make him addicted to your blood, then you know you can trust him.
see, the problem is for the Tremere or Flaw says I have to give 3 times more blood to actually turn a ghoul because we cannot form blood bonds because of the fucking bullshit. So it's like, my slaves. Make slaves for me.
That's probably why the Tremere looks after their ghouls so well.
Yeah, because it's fucking hard to maintain.
Yeah.
Like Donner.
Like Marta's like, I'm gonna trust Yaku and I'm gonna see if he wants to do it. And then basically Lord, yeah, turn him into a fucking ghoul. That's genius.
I was like, don't trust him. Why are you fucking trusting him? Are you dumb? You're gonna die. You won't give that man your life. You crazy.
All of us were like that because I think even Santa is like, he's police.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, and then Marta's just like, I went to school with him.
Go with him.
Oh, boo-hoo. Someone went to school with Hitler and that didn't end well.
Exactly.
So we don't trust Yaku as far as we can throw him. Or not you, us. As far as JJ can throw him. That's how much we trust
Exactly.
him.
Exactly. And I can't throw far. I'm not strong. I'm the weakest one here. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Physically, yeah. I think I
Yeah. Hey, listen. I would just like to point out. I was nice. Because I was going to use my power on you, but then I was like, yo, that's being a dick.
That would have been good because you would have been like, you look at him and you just tell him forget, and then he sits there and he's like, so when are you using your power? And you go again, forget, and he's like, no, seriously, when are you using your power?
I was gonna
command him. I was gonna come on.
Imagine if it just fails again. Like I hope it didn't, but imagine you used it and it just fails. And like, what power? You're just like.
Fuck!
It would probably have worked. Probably.
But alright. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Next week. So we have to, because of the totally planned plans you made tonight that I made plans for, obviously. Next week will, depending on how next week goes, there will be, in game time, there will be about a 2 to 3 week advancement of time.
Good.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So then you'll get some knowledge, you'll tell me what you're going to do in 3 weeks and see what you can figure out and all of that.
Yeah, that's actually the thing. We're going to need more time skips. If, like, all these plans are going to, because we actually saw in the previous game, like, to actually build something, you need a lot of time.
Yeah. So we're gonna have a bunch of time skips in the future. But of course, like before a time skip, I'll be like, okay, cool, guys, we are going to roll to see how well things go.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I have a question for Santa. Santa,
Hmm?
have you accepted your unlife?
No.
Has Jan not accepted his unlife?
No, he hasn't.
Fucked.
Damn.
Not yet.
Jan. Jan, I'm
Yeah.
fucked.
Jan is basically like you know when something bad happens to you, like he's just rolling with it, but like he's facing it. It's like that's why like there's like subtle hints like the coffee he drinks isn't the same. No.
Fine. Nah, I'm just hoping. Damn you, stubborn, bliksome nature of the fucking head.
But thank you everybody, and have a great week further. Thank you for everybody in the chat and for that raid. Hell, that was amazing. Knots, I see you there, buddy. And yeah, hopefully tomorrow night I can stream a little bit longer, depending on how my classes are the next day after. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining, and until the next time, remember, you are fucking amazing, and I love y'all. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.